In the previous session, we have discussed about absolute XPath and relative XPath. And the two relative XPath using attributes, text function, contains text, and contains attributes. These four we have learned. Now, with these, whatever we have learned, I need to identify this particular checkbox. How to identify this particular checkbox? Right click, inspect. Double forward slash input open brace at the rate type equal to checkbox. At the rate type equal to checkbox. Now it shows 8 matching nodes. It shows 8 matching nodes, but I don't want all the 8. I want only the second one. I want only the second one. The second one. I want only the second one. In that case, what I have to do? If I want only the second one, in that case, what I have to do? I can use object in concept. Make it as an object and take the second one. But tomorrow, if they add some more rows, if they add some more rows here before this Google, for example, if they add one more row called Bing, that's not Bing, something called some other XYZ or something. First one is XYZ, second one is Google, third one is Bing, like that. If the page gets updated by adding few more rows, in that case, will the same XPath will identify the checkbox for this Bing link? No, no. In that case, I have to change the number to 3. Is it good to change the number each and every time whenever the page changes? No, that's not good. How to overcome this problem? How to overcome this problem? How to overcome this problem? That is what. How to identify the XPath for dynamic elements. That is what we are going to see. Take down heading as XPath for dynamic elements. Let me go to the website called online.actitime.com KRN Informatics /login.do. Under this, I need to identify. Next, let me go to flipkart.com. Let me go to flipkart.com. Under this flipkart.com, let me log in into this. Okay, here I have tasks. I have many tasks here. I need to identify the remove link of this, but sorry, I need to identify the checkbox of this Android calibration. How to do that? Now, now here there are now that is in the second position. If I remove this 3D modeling here, if I remove this 3D modeling, if I select this and if there is an option to delete, if I delete this, this will come to the first position. If the position change, not based on the position, I should not identify. I need to identify the checkbox based on this Android calibration. How to identify a particular element based on some other element? Based on some other element. How to do that? That is what we are going to see. Now here, there are many items in the cart. I have added few items to the cart. Now, I need to identify the remove link of this fatty tempered glass god IQ for IQ in your that one. Okay. Today this is in the third position because the first one is this prestige, second one is this bricker jumbo, third one is this. If I add few more items into this cart, this will come to the fourth or fifth position. But always I need to identify the remove link based on this fatty tempered, not based on the position. How to do that? How to do that? That is what we are going to see. How to see that? Do that. How to do that? Let's see that. How to identify the remove link of that particular element. Okay. Take down heading as Xpath for that is page will keep on dynamically changing, but your Xpath should not change. If you want to identify the Xpath for dynamic elements, first let us go with the small example, this one. Then we will move to the bigger one, then bigger one like that. Bigger one like that. Okay. First, let me go with this example. If you want to identify the XPath for dynamic elements, you have to follow four simple steps what I am going to guide you. If you follow those four simple steps what I am going to guide you, identifying the XPath becomes very easy. And before that, the prerequisites you should know about both absolute XPath and relative XPath thoroughly and the difference between single forward slash and double forward slash thoroughly. Then only you can learn this. If not first learn that, then you have to learn this. Okay. Now, my goal is to identify the checkbox based on this Bing link. My goal is to identify the checkbox based on this Bing link. How to do that? That is what we are going. That is what we are going to see. Now, identify depend out of four steps. The first okay, first step is okay, before going to the first step, let me clarify the question. My goal is to identify this checkbox. My final target element is this checkbox, not Bing link. This checkbox is based on the Bing link. Okay, but my final target is this checkbox. Okay. If you want to identify the XPath for dynamic elements, you have to follow four simple steps what I am going to guide you. Out of that, the first step is identify dependent and independent element. 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 First, dependent element is the final target element. Dependent element is the final target element. Identify dependent and independent element. Second step, identify dependent element is the final target element. That is, final target is this checkbox. First step, identify dependent and independent element. Dependent element is the final target element, that is checkbox here in this case. And independent element is the element on which your target element is dependent. On which your target, you are dependent on being linked. This on element becomes your independent element. This is how you have to identify dependent and independent element. Final target element is the dependent element on which you are depending. That element becomes your independent element. Here, everyone, have you understood how what is dependent and independent element? Yes. In this case, I need to identify the checkbox based on this Android calibration. Which is the dependent element here? Checkbox. And which is the independent element here? Android calibration. Okay. Chaitrika, are you able to understand Chaitrika? No reply. Are you able to understand what I am teaching here? Yes. Now, I want to identify the remove link based on this FADE tampered glass. FADE tampered glass. Okay. Which is the dependent element here? Remove link. And which is the independent element? FADE tampered glass. This is how you have to identify dependent and independent element. First step, identify dependent and independent element. Dependent element is the final target element and independent element is the element on which your target element is dependent. Okay. Oh, so let me see. Xpath for dynamic elements. Identify dependent and independent elements. Note, dependent element is the target element and independent element is the element on which your target element is dependent. Take down this. Done. Done. Identify dependent and independent element. Dependent element is the target element and independent element is the element on which your target element is dependent. That's the first step. Everyone knows about the first step. Then let us move to the second step. Second step says that identify the XPath for independent element. Which is the independent element here? Bing link is the independent element. How to identify the XPath for that? If you have background noise, don't unmute. Others who don't have background noise can unmute and answer. Bing link is the independent element. How to identify the XPath for this? Right click, inspect. Yes. Now, which kind of XPath is better suitable for this? Text function. Yes. Tell me what is the XPath for this? Double forward slash A open brace at the rate. For text function, do you use at the rate? Text function is equal to wing. Yes. This is the path. Yes, it shows one matching. Second step says that identify the X path for independent element. How to identify the X path? Right click on the independent element, inspect, and identify the X path for independent element. Pratiksha, you have some background noise. Please mute your microphone. Some microphone noise. Right click, inspect, identify the X path for independent element. That's it. Let me go with the second step. Identify the X path for independent element node. Right click on the independent element, comma inspect and identify the X path for independent element. This one. Take down this. Let others also complete. Done. Okay. Second step, identify the X path for independent element. Right click on the independent element, comma inspect and identify the X path for independent element. Next, third. See, before going to the third point, what is the purpose of single forward slash? Wrong. Wrong answer. Single forward slash is used to move from parent tag to child tag. Don't tell that single forward slash is absolute XPath. That's wrong answer. I didn't give you that notes to you. Single forward slash is used to move from parent tag to child tag. By using moving from parent tag to child tag, then we will identify the absolute XPath. But single forward slash we will use in some other kinds of XPaths also, not only in absolute XPath. That's why don't tell that answer. That's wrong. Single forward slash is used to move from parent tag to child tag. But most of the YouTube answers or Google answers you will find like that. Some of them, half knowledge persons who make YouTube videos, does that. Okay. Single forward slash is used to move from what is okay. Second, what is the purpose of double forward slash? What is the searching particular HTML tag? Is that what I have given in the notes? This is double forward slash using attributes. Who is that fellow who is telling who is using attributes? Double forward slash used in the beginning of the expression followed by the HTML tag searches that particular HTML tag in the entire HTML page. That is what I said. I will ask this question again. Be careful with your answers. Okay, answer properly. Okay, single forward slash is used to move from parent tag to child tag. Okay, now first step is identify dependent and independent element. That is done. Second step, identify the XPath for independent element. Identify the XPath for independent element. That is being linked. That is also done. Third point says that from the independent element, move to the common parent. From the independent element, move to the common parent. Which is the parent tag of this A tag? Which is the parent tag of this A tag? TD. But is this TD is a common parent? Sir, how can I come to know that whether it is a common parent? When I mouse over on this, when I mouse over on this, is it highlighting both dependent and independent element? No, it's not highlighting both dependent. It is highlighting only the independent element. Right. In that case, this is not the target element. Sorry. It's not. It's a parent, but it's not a common parent. If this is not a common parent, which is the parent tag of this TD tag? Which is the parent tag of this TD tag? TR. TR. Is this TR is the common parent? Yes. Because it is highlighting both dependent and independent element. It is highlighting both dependent and independent element. From this A, I have to move to TD. From TD, I have to move to TR. From this TD, I have to move to TR. From this A, I have to move to TD. From TD, I have to move to TR. Okay. Now, you know how to move from parent tag to child tag. You know how to move from parent tag to child tag, but you don't know how to move from child tag to parent tag. You don't know how to move from child tag to parent tag. How will you move from child tag to parent tag? How will you move from parent tag to child tag? Single forward slash is used to move from parent tag to child tag. But how will you move from child tag to parent tag? Any guess? No, wrong answer. Okay. If you want to move from child tag to parent tag, slash dot dot. Earlier I am in this A. When I put slash dot dot, it has moved to this parent tag. That is TD. But is this TD is a common parent? But is this TD is a common parent? No. If this TD is not a common parent, if this TD is not a common parent, then again put slash dot dot and move to the common parent. Is this TR go? It goes to this TR. Is this TR is a common parent? Yes. Is this TR is a common parent? Yes. From this A, I have to move to TD. From TD, I have to move to TR. See, since it is a very small example, easily I am able to confirm that whether it is going to the within two steps it is going to the common parent. But when you are working in real time, anyhow you are going to see that you have to go by second time you cannot identify. You have to go to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time also. You have to keep on moving upwards until unless it identifies the common parent. Third point says that from the independent element, move to the common parent. Move to the common parent. From the independent element, move to the common parent. From the independent element, move to the common parent. The concept used here will be moving from the independent element, move to the common parent. The concept used here will be moving from child tag to parent tag. Child tag to parent tag, and the syntax is slash dot dot. That is what I have given in the third point. From the independent element, move to the common parent. The concept used here will be moving from child tag to parent tag, and the syntax is slash dot dot. Have you understood the third point, everyone? Yes. Take down this. Okay. Let us also do it too. Now, let us go with the fourth point. Next, I need to go with the fourth. Next, fourth point. From the common parent, move to the target element. From the common parent, move to the target element. The concept used here will be moving from parent tag to child tag. And the syntax, sorry, from this tr, I have to move to td. Because, sorry, from this tr, I have to move to this td because my target element is in this td. Now I am in this tr. From this tr, I have to move to this td. This td. From this td I need to go to this input slash tr. Sorry. Now I am in this tr. From this tr, under this tr there are four tds. There are first td, second td, third td, fourth td. Totally there are four tds. Don't calculate this arrow marks. Calculate the next aligned ones. Now from this tr, when I mouse over on the first td, it is not highlighting my target element. That is checkbox. When I mouse over on the second TD, it is not highlighting my checkbox. When I mouse over on the third TD, it is highlighting my checkbox, which means that I need to come to the third TD. If I put slash TD, it shows four matching nodes. I don't want all the four. Out of that, it is highlighting the first one. Is first one is highlighting the checkbox? No. When I hit enter, it shows two or four. Is second one is highlighting the checkbox? No. When I hit enter, it shows 3 or 4. Is third one is highlighting the checkbox? Yes, so that I have to give TD of 3. Absolute Xpath. I am using absolute Xpath here. I am completely using absolute Xpath. Under this TD of 3, I need to go to this input. I need to go to this input slash input slash input. Finally, I have identified this. This is the XPath. First point, identify dependent and independent element. Second point, identify the XPath for independent element. Third point, from the independent element, put slash dot dot and keep on moving to the common parent. Fourth point, from the common parent, move to the target element. That's it. Very simple. If you practice this, you will understand very easily going further. If you practice with more examples. Okay. Now, fourth point. From the common parent, move to the target element. The concept used here will be moving from parent tag to child tag, and the syntax is single forward slash and take down this. And I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Just revise these 4 points. I'm going to ask you questions in the next examples. That's why. Okay. Now, let me explain you once again. First, I my goal is to identify the checkbox based on this Bing link. First step, guys. This is very important. That's why I'm repeating and going very slowly because there will not be any interview question without this. How will you identify the XPath for dynamic elements? First, identify dependent and independent element. Dependent element is the target element, and independent element is the element on which your target element is dependent. Checkbox is the dependent element, and independent is the checkbox is the dependent element, and Bing link is the independent element. Second step, identify the XPath for independent element. Identify the XPath for independent element. Right click inspect. Right click inspect. Click on the tag name and press Ctrl F. Identify the XPath for independent. Now double forward slash a text function is equal to Bing link. Identify the XPath for independent. Then put slash dot dot. Then again put slash dot dot. Then third point, move to the common parent. Fourth point, from the common parent, move to the target element TD of 3 slash T slash input. This is how to identify. Everyone, have you understood this? Will you be able to answer the next one if I ask the question for next one? Yes. My goal is to identify the checkbox based on this Arcut. Okay. Tell me what is the first step. Go step by step. Don't jump and run away. What is the first step? Identify only independent element. Is it so? Identify dependent and independent element. Which is the dependent element here? Checkbox. Which is the independent element? R code. Second point. Identify the XPath for independent element. How? Right click, inspect, single click on the tag name, press Ctrl F and start identifying. Yeah, tell me what is the XPath for this. Double forward slash A text function equal to R code. Okay, I have did it. Done. Third point, yes, it shows one matching node. Always check it should show us one matching node. Third point, common parent. How? Slash dot dot. Just a minute, guys. Hello. ఎన్నా 9 o'clock ఓకేనా ఇంకో గంటకి అయిపోతుంది 9కి అయిపోతుంది 9:30కి వస్తానని చెప్తున్నా వాడి దగ్గర 9:30కి వెళ్ళిపోతా ఏనా వాడు మేస్త్రులు దిగుతారు అని చెప్పినాడు నేను గాంధీకి ఫోన్ చేద్దాం అనుకుని సరే 8కి ఫోన్ చేద్దాము ఇంత తొందరగా ఎక్కడ చేసేదని వెయిట్ చేస్తా ఉంటుంది నేను సరే నేను అక్కడ ఉంటా 10కంతా 9:30కంతా వెళ్ళిపోతాను టేబుల్ రెడీ చేసుకుని సెంట్రింగ్ నిన్న వచ్చినాడు రాజు అవును చెప్పినాడు ఈ రోజే వస్తానన్నాడు నిన్న వచ్చినారు లేబరు ఈ రోజు వస్తానని చెప్పున్నాడు దానికి ఇది 3 BHK అది పెంట్కి సరే సరే నేను పోతాలే 9:30 పోయి అన్ని సెట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను నేను సాయంకాలం పోయేసాను టేబుల్ అంతా కూడా అక్కడే కూర్చుంటా లంచ్కి వచ్చి వెళ్తా మళ్ళీ మధ్యలో అంతే అక్కడే కూర్చొని అసలు ఈ నువ్వు ఇస్తుంది కదా టేబుల్ ఇది క్యాంప్ టేబుల్ అది ఉండింది కారులోనే మళ్ళీ ఐడియా వచ్చింది ఊరికి ఎందుకు టేబుల్ తీసేదనేసి దాన్ని అక్కడే వేసేసి బ్లాక్ బాక్స్ ఒకటి సెట్ చేయమని మంచి ఉంది చేసినాడు ఇంకా అక్కడే కూర్చొని వస్తాను సరే మళ్ళీ 9:30 చేస్తా 10 గంటలకు అక్కడికి 10కి అక్కడికి పోనీ ఫోన్ చేస్తాను No. Third point, fourth point. From the common parent, I have to move to the target element. How? Slash TD of 3. Sorry. Keep putting slash dot dot and keep on moving to the common parent. From the common parent, I have to move to the target element TD of slash input. Have you understood this, everyone? Yes. Now, I want to identify the checkbox based on this handwrite calibration. You guys have to guide me how to do this. What is the first step? Identify dependent and independent element. Yes, done. Which is the dependent element? Checkbox. Which is the independent element? Handwrite calibration. Handwrite calibration. Yes, done. Second, what is the second point? Identify the X path for independent element. Right click, inspect. Okay, do adjust the panels properly. Tell me what is the XPath for this. Can you tell me what is the XPath for this? Double forward slash div text function is equal to Android calibration. Yes, it is highlighting the Android calibration and it shows 1 of 1. Second point is done. Yes. What is the third point? Move to the common parent. How? Slash dot dot. Is this the common parent? Is it highlighting both dependent and independent element? No. Then what I have to do? Slash dot dot. Is this the common parent? No. Again put slash dot dot. Is this the common parent? No. Again what I have to do? Slash dot dot. Is this the common parent? No. Again what I have to do? Slash dot dot. Is this a common parent? Yes. Yes. Okay, slash T. Yes, this is the common parent. Yes, done. Now I am in the third point is done. Fourth point. From the common parent I have to move to the target element. Now I am in this TR. From this TR I have to come to this TD. How to come to this TD? Slash TR. I am in this TR only. This double dot refers TR now. From this TR I have to come to this TD. How? Slash TD. Slash TD. But it shows 16 matching nodes. Out of 16 it is highlighting the first one. Is first one is highlighting the checkbox? Yes. So that give TD of 1. Under this TD of 1, I need to go to this particular div because when I mouse over on this div it is highlighting. But when I put slash div, it is highlighting the other part of the checkbox also, surrounding part also. So that I have to keep on drilling down inside. Under this div, again I have to come to this particular div. This particular div identifies exactly that particular checkbox. Slash div. That's it. This is all about how to identify the checkbox. Yes, done. This is the XPath for that. Take down this. Take down this XPath. If you are done, let me know it's done. Done. Okay. Now, if you want to practice this example, open online.actitime.com. Open online.actitime.com. online.actitime.com/krninformatics4 slash login.do krninformatics krninformatics forward slash login.do and slash login.do. To log in into this pratap.kantam@gmail.com, that is the username. Take down this. Don't keep on after finishing the class. Sir, it's not working, it's not working. Take the spellings properly and do everything. Then it will work. And password is Pratap. Just Pratap. Everything is small letters. or else, sir, I want to create my own website like this in the, I mean the portal like this in the sense, go to actitime.com. Actitime.com. Go to act, it's better you can create your own. Going further also you can use this. Go to actitime.com and here you have try free. Click on this try free. Try free. It will ask you first name, last name, email ID, company, all this. Since you don't have your company, just give your name itself. That's enough. Then click on let's go. A link will be sent to your mail. Click on that link. Once you click on that link, a link will open like this. A link will open like this. Username is your own username. It will ask you password, confirm password. Give that password and confirm password. Then it will take you to this login page. Username is nothing but your email ID. Password is whatever you give the password. Then click on login. Before tomorrow's class, everyone have to create an account in this. Okay. Then log in into this page. After logging into the page, if you want to practice this example, then click on this tasks. Click on this tasks. Click on this tasks. You will be able to get all the tasks here. All the tasks. I need to identify the checkbox based on this Android calibration. Will everyone be able to do this? Okay. First one is in this krninformatics.com/learn.html. Take down this URL also. Again, don't keep on asking me, sir, I am unable to open that and all. Already I have put that in the Zoom chat also. If you want, you can copy and paste that. Make it quick. First practice in this example. Then you can switch to the active time. First go with the small example, then go to the bigger one. Then the next example. Okay, let me give you this as a homework. Open flipkart.com. Open flipkart.com. Add some items to the cart. Take down the homework. Open flipkart.com. Open flipkart.com. Log in into flipkart.com. Log in into Flipkart. Take down. Open Flipkart. Log in into Flipkart. Add few items to the cart. Add few items to the cart. Then identify the remove link. Identify the remove link of any one of the item. This is your homework. I see only few 4 or 5 students only sending the homeworks regularly to me. Others not at all sending the homeworks. If you are not sending the homeworks, at the end of the course, I'll give preference for the people who are sending homeworks to me. Others, I'll just avoid it. It's up to you, however you want. Okay. Identify the remove link of any one of the item. Okay. That's it all about our today's session. See you tomorrow with the same time, with the same meeting link.